so let's take a look at all the parts. This awesome early live version of Does This Bus Stop at 82nd Street from 1973. Be sure to stick around to the end of the video, because at the end of the video I'm going to be playing through the whole song alongside a homemade backing track, and you'll see tabs scroll across the screen. Okay, so this song's in the key of G major, tempo's reasonably fast, about 136 BPM. Let's take a look at the chords first. Okay, so we've got a kind of this kind of version of G. Third finger, 5th fret D, middle finger, 4th fret G, you bar the 3rd fret on the B and the E strings. If you add your pinky to the 5th fret G, that becomes a G sus4. If you also move your pinky to the, I think you just do this in the intro, pinky to the 5th fret E, that's a G add 9 chord. We've got a normal G chord, that's the way I'm playing it in this song. So middle finger, 3rd fret low A, first finger, 2nd fret A, 3rd finger, 3rd fret B, pinky, 3rd fret high E. Okay, and then we've also got a D, it looks like a D chord, but it's actually a G chord, okay? So first finger, 7th fret G, 3rd finger, 8th fret B, middle finger, 7th fret high E. And if you add your pinky to that, you've got G sus4. So a lot of, I think I can hear all these different voices, and that's my mind's playing tricks on me in the song. So lots of, it's kind of G, C's and D's a lot, but lots of really nice variations. So there are all your G chords. C chords, you've got this kind of C6 chord. Sometimes he plays it from the D, sometimes he plays it from the G, I think. Doesn't matter too much. So that's a C, kind of C6 chord. And then you've also got this kind of part of a C chord. 3rd finger, 5th fret G, pinky, 5th fret B, first finger, 3rd fret high E. So, and then you've also got this chord here, which is a C over E chord, middle finger, 9th fret G, and then you bar the 8th fret on the B and the E strings. Okay, and then we've also got C7, I think that's right at the end of the song. Just that kind of cool little kind of pub type ending. Fantastic. So use your first finger to bar the 3rd fret from the A string, 3rd finger, 5th fret D, pinky, 5th fret B. And then I think there's also a C add 9 I can hear at the end of the choruses. Middle finger, 3rd fret A, first finger, 2nd fret D, 3rd finger, 3rd fret B. Okay, there are all the C chords. And then we've got B minor, which, because you're just sort of chopping and changing between these kind of 3 or 4 strings. A B minor I'm playing like this, a B minor over F sharp, 3rd finger, 4th fret D, pinky, 4th fret G, middle finger, 3rd fret B, first finger, 2nd fret high E. And you've got kind of a B minor over D chord, which also looks like the D6, which we're going to go through in a minute. So just basically bar the 7th fret G, B and E strings. That's a kind of a partial B minor chord. And then you also, if you can kind of grab that with your first finger and then also play it with your 3rd finger, 9th fret D. Okay, and then you got the A minor chords, which is basically move that down 2 frets. And you also got the A minor over C version where you just do those kind of treble E strings there. And we've got a normal D chord. Okay, and then we've also got a D chord like we had with our C up there. Which is a broken A shape, 3rd finger, 7th fret G, pinky, 7th fret B, first finger, 5th fret high E string, so that's the D chord. And then you've got that D6, which is basically the same as B minor. If you know your theory, they're very similar chords to the B minor. So, and then what also I'm going to do now is put the song structure up on the screen. So hopefully it's a really fun, upbeat song, this one. So the song structure hopefully allows you to break down all the individual parts and make sense of it all. I've aimed to do as much as the variations as I can. You could even simplify it and do a lot of the verses the same if you wanted to. So don't forget, all the song structures will be in the description down below, so you can copy and paste it, put it in a Word file. Any chords in brackets means there's more than one particular chord in that bar. Okay, so let's take a look at all the different sections. So the intro, it actually sounds a little bit like Rosalita to start with, because guitar kind of just, it's on its own. Kind of sounds like Rosalita, but yeah, so you start off with this kind of partial G. You're going to go down, up, and then hit the G string, hammer on with your pinky, which is now the sus4, and then up on the E, up on the B, up on the G. Down, up, down, up, up. And then you start the same, 3 kind of notes. Play the basic notes to start with. And then hammer on from 3 to this G add 9 chord. Then take it off and then go up, down, up. So that second bar. Those 2 bars are done twice. So I've broken this down, the intro, into kind of 5 parts in the song structure. So, and then you start off with this next riff, which is down, up, down, up. So going between the G and the G sus4. So you do that bar 4 times. And then you've got a 16 bar, it's almost like a bit of a jam, this bit. You're going to do G, down, down, up. So here you've got G and then the C6, down, down, up, down. So I'll put some dead notes, mutes in there. So the second one, so it's down, down, up, down, up. And that second down stroke is a mute, more percussive, and then up, and then a mute at the end. So that's 16 bars of that. Okay, once you've done those 16 bars, you've got this really cool riff. Okay, so what you do is you use your 3rd finger, 2, the 3rd finger on the 10th fret of the B, then pinky 10th fret high E. I kind of start from there and slide up straight away, so you don't even really notice the 10th fret. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, and. So use those 1, 2, so 12, 12, and then use your 1st finger to get the 10th fret, and then back to 12, 12. 1, 2, 3, and then on the and of 4, which is tied to the next bar, and 1, and 2, and then grab pinky 3rd finger, 12 fret D and G strings. So 12, 12, 14, 14, back to 12, 12, and then 12, 10 with a little slide into it on the A string. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. And that 2-bar riff you do 4 times. Now I'm coming towards the end of the intro now, and you just do 10 bars of that bar that we did earlier. Cool, so now we're going to do the first verse, which is 8-bar progression. Again, feel free to use this as a foundation. He mixes it up a lot. So first verse, what you're going to do is G sus4. That bar we've had before. The 2 bars. Then G. And then go to the B minor, same picking pattern. And then the C, partial C chord. Down, up, down. Then G. Up. Okay, now you're going to do the G6. Down, up, and then A minor. Down, up, down, up. Same bar again. Now this version of E minor, which I forgot to do earlier. It's like a D minor but moved up, okay? Just means it's a lot easier. It's also trebly sounding rather than this E minor. Okay, and then you've got the C6 to C. 1 and 2. 1, kind of shift into it if you have time. Down, up, down, up, down, up. Okay, so those 8 bars are done twice. So just do that a little bit slower. 1, G. G sus4, those 2 bars twice. G. B minor. C. Oops, normal C. G. D6, A minor, D6, A minor, E minor, C6 to C. Fantastic. So you do those 8 bars twice. Okay, so the first chorus, which I'm always going to do, is pretty much the same as the second chorus. E minor, down, down, up, down, up, kind of rhythm we're doing there. And then down, down, up, down, up. But then the D is push. You do this. That kind of rhythm. So C, G, and then up, up, down, up, up, down, up. Okay, and then E minor, then C add 9, love this. So down, up, up, down, up, up, down. That's the way I like to pick it. You can do strict alternate if you want. Then G, strum it for a whole bar. It's got C add 9, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that chorus is repeated as well for the second chorus. I'll just go through that again. It's E minor, got broken C, down, down, up, up, down, D, C, D, E minor, C add 9, G, 3, 4, C add 9 to D. Brilliant. Such a great live version. So now I'm going to take the second verse. I'm going to do the C, sorry, the G, C6. You're going to go down, down, up, up, down, up. Put some mutes there if you want on the start beat 2 and the end of the bar. Down, mute, up, down, mute. Okay, and do that again. Do the same now with the G and B minor. Then C6 to G. And the D6, A minor bar again, twice. E minor, then that C6 to C bar. Cool, now the second half of the second verse, I love this bit. It goes from G up here, using that D shape, to G sus4. So it's going to go down, up, then G sus4. So down, up, down, change. And then back to the G, up, down, G sus4, up, down, up, up. And then the G, B minor, 777, C over E, back to the G. We're calling it a G when it looks like a D chord. That's all good. And then the D6 to A minor bar. E minor. It's quite fiddly that riff, but it sounds awesome. So I'm just going to go through that again. From the second half of the second verse, okay? So, G, G sus4, G, G sus4, G, B minor, C over E, G. Okay, feel free to change up the picking, and then D6, A minor, D6, A minor, minor, C6. Okay, now, so we're going for the organ solo, slightly simplified, got the G, and then the C6 for the little version of it. Okay, so G, this G here, down, down, up, down, up. That rhythm we had earlier in the song, down, down, up. We do 2 bars of that. Then G to this B minor. Okay, up, C over E, G, D6, which is the same as the B minor, because of the, and then C6, okay, and then E minor, C6, C. Do that again, so G. Don't worry too much about the chord names. Make sure you get in the right place. D6, C6. Cool. Now, basically, the sax solo is going to do 2 rounds of the second half of the second verse, which was the G, G sus4, G, G sus4, G, B minor. We'll take a bit of time to get used to all these different voicings, but sound fantastic and really good for your guitar knowledge anyway. C, G, D6, D6, A minor, E minor, C6 to C. So do those 8 bars twice. Cool, second chorus, same as the first one. Okay, and then third verse. Okay, so you got this bit again, G, C6, down, down, up, down, up, G to B minor, C6 to G, very similar to parts we've had before, B6, A minor, E minor. Of course, that's the third verse, so only 8 bars of the third verse rather than the first and second verses being 16 bars each. So now we're in the outro. So go G, G sus4 that we had in the intro, G to B minor, C to G, this C, G. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and D6, A minor, D6, A minor, A minor, C6 to C. Now the kind of sax solo bit, but we're going to cut it short for the ending. So G, G, G sus4, G, G sus4, G, B minor, C over E, G, D6, and this time E minor, let it ring out, or you could do that kind of build up, drummer's going with the cymbals, and then C, that's for 2 bars, C7, 2 bars, and then end on G. Now this is cool little bluesy lick I can hear, which is kind of this. So he's doing this kind of. Let's go through that. It's quite cool. So you got kind of that part of the G chord, 4, 3, 3. I'm going down, up, and then this shape. This is a dominant 7th shape. Middle finger 5th fret G, first finger 4th fret B, third finger 5th fret high E, and you're going to go down, up, down, move it up. Okay, it's quite cool, and this is actually part of a G7 chord. So, and he does it an octave higher. So add 12, so 4 plus 12, 16. Do the same thing. And then in the next bar you end the song on beat 2. So fantastic live version. Don't forget, if you get the tab or in Guitar Pro format or PDF format from the online store jsmusicschool.co.uk, you'll be able to slow it all down with Guitar Pro and just strip it all down and learn it off by heart. So hope you enjoyed the video. If you have, please give it a thumbs up, hit that bell icon for notifications, and subscribe if you haven't already. Any comments, let me know down below. If you're a subscribe star as well, thanks for all your support. So we're getting stuff from the website. So if you have any questions about subscribe stars, lots of extra goodies there, a bit more value for money. Backing tracks, you get discount codes to use on the JS Music School store every month. Happy to answer any questions about any of that stuff. Thanks always for all your support. See you next time. Cheers. Bye.
If you'd like to get Guitar Pro files, tab PDFs, backing tracks from any of these tutorials, head over to either the Subscribe Star page or my website jsmusicschool.co.uk. Remember to subscribe and hit that bell icon for notifications. Thanks very much, see you on the next one.